So today I wanted to talk a little bit about routing. This is a network that was set up in Packet Tracer. It's got 6 switched networks, and it's got some point-to-point networks as well. And it's also got a network here which represents the internet, basically. So in routing, I'll show you a few things here. If I were to ping LAN 1 to LAN 2, it is successful. Now, if I try to ping LAN 4 from LAN 1, you can see that fails. And that's because routers, they will automatically route any network which is directly connected, such as these 2 Ethernet networks here, this point-to-point network, and this network to the internet service provider on the fiber optic line. But you have to tell a router to route anything that's not directly connected, either through a default route or using a dynamic routing protocol. So this LAN 4, this 172.30.1.80/29 network, this router R1 can't see this network. So we have to tell this router about this network in order for it to route packets to that network. There's 3 basic types of static routes that you can do. In course 1, they talk about the next hop static route. So we'll do that one first. As you can see, we have the network on LAN 4, that's 172.30.1.80/29. This router would need to send it to this router. Any packets originating from LAN 1 will have to be sent out this router on interface 0010 to this router, interface 0010. The IP address for this interface is 10.1.1.10, as signified here. The next hop static route, you have to specify the next hop IP number. So we'll do that. So it's IP route, the network, subnet mask. It's a /29. So what is that? 248. Yeah, 248. And we're specifying the next hop interface IP address. On the next hop, it's always the IP address, which is 10.1.1.10. So let's do that ping again. It's probably it should fail. Yep. And let's take a look at the simulation to show why. So the packet goes to the switch forwards it to the router. Now we just told the router that this network is on this next hop, so it should forward to that router, and it does. This network is directly connected to this router, so this router already knows about the network, already routed, and the packet actually reaches the destination. But when you're doing a ping, or a trace route for that matter, you use a protocol called ICMP. And ICMP works by echoing back a packet back to the originating IP address. So if we look at the bounce back, it goes to the switch forwards it to the router, but the router is not directly connected to LAN 1, so it doesn't know about it, and so it drops the packet. That's a common mistake. Let's go back real time, let that fail. Now let's add a route to LAN 1 from router 2. And this time we'll use the second mode, or the second method of routing, static routing, and that is called the directly connected static route. And in that route, you just specify the exit interface. And again, it's network, which is 172.30.1.0. It is a /27. So it's 255.255.255.224. And now we just specify the exit interface, which is serial 010. The third method of routing is a fully specified static route, and you actually specify the exit interface and the next hop address. But for this demonstration, we're just going to look at the main two. Now let's ping the laptop again, and it's successful. The other one, route I wanted to show you on this demonstration is called a default route. Now, default routes are necessary anytime that a network is connected to a large number of outside networks, especially the internet. If you've got a network that is connected to the internet, you have to have a default route. And to set up a default route, we'll set it up on this R1. This is gigabit 000. Actually, I'm going to do the next hop address. Let's see. What's the IP address for gig 010? It's 209.1.1.2. Okay, so default route is IP route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0, basically saying any route that isn't already represented in the routing table is going to go to this route. And we're going to specify the next hop. And we should be able to ping the server. Yeah. Oh, well, no, that should still work. Okay, it's working. It just took a minute. Yeah, there we go. We got success. So that's how routing works. So if you guys want to kind of do the rest of the routing on this, that would be good practice for you. Remember that all three routers are going to need to have a default route pointing in the direction of the internet. In other words, this router here, its default route, you should be pointing it in this direction. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach me.